Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Jesus. We welcome you here. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me make sure. Hold on. Good morning, good morning. Okay, y'all can hear me good. What's going on, Mama B's? What's going on, JM Lee, DDS, Mama V? I see y'all up in the house. Make sure as you guys come in that you guys double tap the screen. Okay, double tap the screen. It is a free way of showing love here on the platform. Please, please, please double tap the screen, y'all. Double tap the screen. Whew. We done made it to Tuesday, child. We done made it to Tuesday. We done made it to Tuesday. Hey, Aunt Natty. Hey, Miss Adrian. I see you. Hey, Miss Katrina. Hey, Miss Janetta. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? All right, so y'all, we won't be here long, but I do have a couple things I want to talk about. All right. I want to talk about Chat GBT versus graphic designers and creators. I want to talk about Pastor Rich. I want to talk about Sophia Bush. I'm going to talk about Trump and his lies. And then we're going to talk about Pinky Cole and her, that's why this didn't work. Trash it goes. Then we're going to talk about Pinky Cole in her, with her bankruptcy. Okay. All right. But before I get into everything, I want you guys to make sure as you guys come in, please hit that like button. It is a free way of supporting the platform. Make sure you hit that like button. All right. So listen, the Reality TV Starlight Awards, y'all are gonna hear me talk about this to the day it happens. But keep in mind that voting actually closes this Thursday. So you just have 2 more days left to vote. So make sure you get your votes in for your favorite people. All right. This is a real award show that will be happening. So make sure that you get your votes in for the people that you love. All right. Make sure you get your votes in. All right. So our website is www.thestarryawards.com to get those votes in. Also, too, if you do plan on attending, please make sure you go ahead and get your hotel. If you don't get anything else, make sure you book your hotel because we are. I was supposed to call them yesterday. I know we are nearly about. I want to say about 80% sold out. Um, I believe the number was around 80% sold out. So make sure you guys get your hotel rooms because once the block is taken up, there's nothing I can do. Then you would have to pay, like normal rates at the other hotels. So, but there are two other hotels, the DoubleTree and the Hilton Garden Inn Suite. So if you guys wanted to stay there, you could as well. All right. All right. Let's see what else. What else? 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 Creator Con. I hope to see you guys at Creator Con. That is a part of the award show weekend. Also, too, make sure you order the DonDon drip. Make sure you order the DonDon drip. And I think that's it for right now. Oh, cooking class. I will give you guys dates on the cooking class. We won't have one this coming up Sunday, but we will the following Sunday after that. But I will give you guys the specific dates for sure. Hey, Symmetry. Hey, Mocha Drop. Hey, Miss Gina. Hey, Miss Felicia. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, DK. Good morning. Good morning. How did nephew's appointment go? It went well. It went well. I'll get more in detail on Patreon and members only. I realized yesterday that everybody don't be having your best interest at heart, and I'll tell y'all about that further tomorrow. I mean, well, it may be tomorrow before I get a chance to do a live because I got a busy day today. But I'll let y'all know. I'll let y'all know. But I will say this: his vitals and stuff were great. I will say that. Hey April, hey Kay Calloway. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and jump into the news and the tea that is going on. There's a lot going on, a lot taking place, and so I want to get into everything that we can. I want to start off with Pinky Cole, right? I want to start off with Pinky Cole. Yesterday, the news had broke that Pinky Cole had filed for a Chapter 11 bankruptcy, and it said that she owed the SBA about 1.5 million, and she owed state or local taxes as well. But I want to have a business conversation with business-minded people that kind of understand um, that her financial advisor or somebody that she might have over her finances probably advised her to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. In case if y'all don't know what Chapter 11 represents, it is you rebuilding, rebranding, reorganizing. Okay. It is literally you reorganizing. White people do it, they owe money just like black folks do. But I feel like when black people do it, we love to shine a light on them, wanting them to fail. And the reason why I say that is because I told y'all the other day that there were so many people that don't like Pinky Cole that wants to see Pinky Cole fail. As a businesswoman, you everybody in business does stuff, they learn from it, or it is what it is. You learn from it. Y'all have to remember though that Pinky Cole just acquired her business back. So it probably was wise for her to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy because chances of her business is growing really fast and rapidly. She might have opened too many locations. Things happen, y'all. She's gonna be fine. I promise y'all she's gonna be fine. The fact of the matter is that when black people do it, we want to talk about it and chances of them losing their stuff. We but white folks do it every day, all day, every day. Be very clear. White folks do it all day, every freaking day, and it ain't news to nobody. Let me repeat that one more time. White people can do it, and it's no news to anybody. But folks file for bankruptcy every day. I'm quite sure. I'm quite sure. Hundreds of people filed for bankruptcy just yesterday. Okay, so again, it's not something that I want to see, but I also think too, she's gonna be fine. She's gonna be fine. I promise y'all she's gonna be fine. It's reorganization. Again, it just means that she might have opened up too many places. She might have acquired too many loans, and she just needs to reorganize and structure the business. But again, remember, she just got her business back some months ago. So I say have some grace. Because the comments yesterday and on Twitter, it's like, oh, well, Slutty Vegan, why it lasted. It was cool. That doesn't mean that she's closing down or anything. She's not filing for any other chapter bankruptcy. Chapter 11 is reorganizing what you already have. And again, these major corporations, they literally file for bankruptcy and you don't know because you stay ordering from them. Let me repeat that one more time for the people back there in the back. In case you didn't know, a lot of these large corporations file for bankruptcy all the time and you don't damn know it. Let me repeat that one more time for the people. Let me educate the people. Let me educate the people. There are large corporations that you order from probably every day that have filed for bankruptcy and you don't damn know it. You know why? You know why? Because more than likely it's not a black-owned business. We love to try to put this on black people. But again, I think that if she probably has a financial advisor, her financial advisor or lawyer may have told her that this may be wise for you to do, for you to catch up, for you to be well. She's going to be fine. Her husband has successful chains as well. She just opened up a new location. And I think that that's probably what caught her. And to be quite honest with y'all, right when she acquired her business back, she had opened up that Baltimore location. So again, it's simple. You can Google search it. You can Google search it all you want. This is typical. It happens every day. Pinky Cole will be fine. And let me just say this to black people: stop acting like you wishing bad on people by like saying, oh, well, yeah, her business didn't shut down and yeah, she done been on Atlanta because she really need to check. I don't think that that's the case. I think that wisely she is trying to rebrand herself. So I just think sometimes people don't understand, don't know what business is and why people do what they do in business. But this happens all the time. Yeah, she did. She just opened up a location in Houston. She opened up a location in Houston, and then right when she acquired her business back, she had opened up a location in her hometown of Baltimore. Hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It happens all the time. Like I said, with the white folks, it happens all the time with major corporations, and they're just reorganizing their finances. That's it. It's not that deep. It's not like she's gonna lose her business tomorrow. It's none of that. It's just a repayment plan, a reorganization plan, just to get back on your feet. That's business 101. And I think if people were a little bit more savvy in business, they would know that. You know what I'm saying? So Pinky Cole's gonna be fine. She's gonna be fine. All right. Moving on. And by the way, the lady ain't even showed us. All we done seen is her on a trailer. We done seen her do stuff throughout the years, but the woman hasn't been in a major scandal. And people are not liking Pinky Cole, and I'm just trying to figure out why. Why do we spew so much hate toward people? I wish y'all could see. Go over on Twitter and search RHOA and Pinky Cole, and y'all look at some of the comments. Some of these people are like wishing horrible things on this lady, and I'm like, what did she do to y'all? What did she do to y'all? I'm confused. What did she do to y'all? So, child, I don't know. The people be doing the most. All right. Hey, CM. Hey, me. Hey, Sweet Pea. Hey, everybody. Hey. One of my young church members she and her husband has put him on the map. Period. Period. And again, like I said, her losing her business and gaining it back. That already right there tells me that she probably does need to restructure, because by the time that her business was away and somebody else had access to it, ain't no telling what they did. Ain't no telling what they did when it comes to finances. So people were saying, "Oh, it doesn't sound like she's good with her finances." We don't know what happened with the ownership before that. So again, have a little grace, because we don't know. Have a little grace. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so I want to get into, girl. Let me get this out the way, because I, I I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on this clown, y'all. There was a picture that came out yesterday of Trump having a Trumpisha having a rash on or something on the bottom of his ear. Let me just tell you something, sir. I don't know who you think you fooling. I don't know. These MAGA nuts love for you to lie to them. But, sir, we know your health is not well. We know you are not well in your health. Okay? This war is a prime example of you need help in a lot of ways. You need mental health help. You need physical help with your body and stuff. You're not fooling nobody. But, how can I say this? Well, I wouldn't necessarily be mad if there was a rash that came out on your whole face. I mean, I wouldn't be mad or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Since you so good in your health and stuff, I hope that rash don't spread. But if it spread around across your face and stuff, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Trumpisha. I don't know who y'all think y'all fooling. You in the Trump administration sitting up talking about your health. We know damn well you are not well. Okay, we know you are not well. Child. Hey, Terry. Hey, Miss April. Hey, Miss Felicia. You're correct. The clear communities do it all the time. That orange man. Right. That man didn't file bankruptcy 6, 7 times. Child, miss me with that. Miss me with that. Uh Sir, we know you're not well, and they can miss us with the bull crap about your health is so good and you pass all of your cognitive tests and all of this. Because no, you don't. We know you don't, and we know it's rigged. But again, I wouldn't necessarily be mad if that rash spread around across your face too. I wouldn't be mad. Hmm. Hey, Miss Tiffany. Hey, Queen Sag. Yeah, I wouldn't be necessarily upset about it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're annoying. We're sick of you. We're so sick of you. Now, moving on. Okay, so Ocho Cinco. Y'all know Ocho Cinco wanted me. Uh Ocho Cinco said he ain't leaving Unc. He said he ain't going nowhere with amid Shannon Sharp's, actual assault lawsuit. He said he ain't going nowhere. He said that he is gonna stay over there with Shannon Sharp. That's his Unc. He ain't going nowhere. I know that's right. Now, Ocho Cinco, you a good one because Unc ruined $100 million deal. Now I don't know Chad Ochocinco. Now I'm sure you got good money. I'm sure you over there well. I'm sure Chad is well off. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure Chad got little coins in the bank and stuff like that. Now maybe you just didn't need that deal. And by the way, even though it's $100 million deal, there's not $100 million going into their pocket. However, missing out on a deal like that, yeah, I had to sit Unc down, and me and Unc would have to have a real heart-to-heart conversation. Okay, but I appreciate the loyalty. I like the loyalty. I love the loyalty. Actually, saying that pretty much ain't nothing gonna separate you from you and Unc, and I'm glad that y'all are able to work together, even though that happened. Because I can't say that I would. I can't say that I would that I would do it, but I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. That just shows loyalty. And, I'm not mad at you, Chad. Ocho Cinco. Ocho Cinco wanted me. Child, I ain't gonna say what I want from Ocho Cinco. But anyway, moving on. Okay, so y'all. Now, I don't even know why this is news, but I'm gonna talk about it. So an Instacart lady delivered 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 even if he left, Chad isn't pulling a deal like that on his own. I'm sure not, but I mean, I don't think if he left that he would be interested in pulling a deal like that. I just think I think that was a deal for them together, of course, because it had to do with the nightcap. So of course it was a deal for both of them. Okay, so I want to ask y'all a question. So this lady, or I guess ordered from Instacart, and she ordered 6 cases of water. Okay. She ordered 6 cases of water, and she was mad that the Instacart lady asked her if she could help her grab one of the cases of water. And the lady said, "That's your job, and I'm not tipping you because that's your job." It's a black woman. Let me say something to you, you pineapple headed ass lady. First of all, it wouldn't have hurt you to go outside, step outside, and get that case of water. It wouldn't have broke your nail. It wouldn't have done nothing to you. I can't stand y'all ignorant, because it ain't just women that do it. It's men that do it too. Y'all are ignorant as hell. What's wrong with you? Your fingers broke or something? Girl, let me tell you what I would have done. You just had to give me a bad review. I'd have put that water on the curb. You'd have had no choice but to come get it. Girl, she just asked you to help her with 1 case of water. You ordered 6 cases of water, and she asked you to help her with 1 case of water, and you're gonna tell her you ain't gonna tip her or nothing like that because she asked you to help her. Couldn't have been my Instacart order. Instacart would have banned my account that day, cause that day, girl, I listen. I don't care if a man is delivering my order. If I got more than 1 case of water, the other day I ordered 2 cases of water, and we ordered 2 bags of dog food. Girl, I'm not gonna sit up and this man clearly had to back up in the driveway. I'm not gonna let him get all the stuff out of his car by himself. I can go out there and help him. It's not that deep. It's not that deep, and it won't hurt you. It won't hurt you to help him and still give him a tip. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all really got this. I think some people have this. They feel like they on this high horse, and you feel like I don't know what you feel like, but you ain't tipping enough to be complaining about the fact that she asked you to go get one of them cases of water. I guarantee you. In your mind, even before she asked that question, I'm pretty sure you wasn't going to tip no way. See, that's another problem right there. When you have to verbally say, I ain't finna tip, you didn't have no plans on tipping no way. When people say that, when people verify that they are not tipping, most of the time, the reason that they ain't tipping is because they weren't going to tip in the first place. Now, I said what I said. And I commented on this and told her, you lazy bum. You could have got out there and you could have helped her with one case of water. She just asked for one case of water. Just ignorant. People are ignorant, honey. Just ignorant. Ugh. Well, y'all, listen. It look like Miss Nakia Holmes is gonna be rebranding the turkey leg hut. Okay. It look like Miss Nakia Holmes is gonna be rebranding the turkey leg hut. Now, girl, they asked me, is you not worried about your case? You know, where you was hiding that man, you lied and said that man went over there at your house. That's what the people said, Nakia. So she got this video on her Instagram where I guess, you know, wherever they store the turkey leg hut stuff, like the food truck and the barbecue pits and all that kind of stuff, talking about Third Ward and all that kind of stuff. So wherever that was at, she was there, and so she was talking, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm getting ready to rebrand," and she talking about she don't know what happened or what happened. Girl, I could tell you what happened. That man is what happened. That man is what happened. And I believe you is what happened too. This is my thing. When it comes to the turkey leg hut downfall, I blame it on both her and her husband. I don't just blame it on him. Do I think he is a narcissist and do I think he is insane? Absolutely. But I'm not just gonna blame it on him because I feel like there were moments and stuff that she done stuff that she shouldn't have done. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just gonna give it to him. I'm gonna give it to her too. I think that if you're gonna rebrand, I hope that it's a successful rebrand because that man going to prison. That man going to prison for setting them people's place on fire. Okay. And I don't know what's gonna happen with you. We ain't heard nothing since your first court date or your first court appearance, but you was hiding that man over there in your house and you lied and told them people you didn't know where he was and stuff like that. You hiding a fugitive because that man was wanted for beating up on his wife. That man was wanted for beating up on his wife. That man was wanted for beating up on his wife. And you lied and said you didn't know nothing about it. You didn't know where he was at, and we knew you was lying. I ain't got nothing for nobody who is protecting a man who is out here beating up on women. Now, what do y'all have to say about a woman supporting that? What do y'all have to say about a woman supporting, not supporting another woman, but supporting a man that then put his hands, and when I say he put his hands on a lady in a terrible way, y'all black women supporting that? I'm just wondering. Are y'all supporting that? I wouldn't support that. I would not support that. Girl, you hit a man that was wanted for beating up on his ex-girlfriend. That is insane. So therefore, I don't know. Just do whatever you got to do, Nakia Holmes. Just do whatever you got to do. But you ain't innocent, girl. You just not. I wish you well, though. I wish you well. All right. So moving on. All right. So Don is trying to get the South Carolina basketball. That's the South Carolina women's basketball coaches working to bring 3 former players back to the U.S. from playing internationally in Israel amid recent military strikes involving Iran. Let me say this to dumb Trumpisha. Now you done told all the U.S. citizens that are in Iran or in the Middle East to get back home the best way that they possibly can. You dumb, stupid bitch. How do you think they gonna get home? How? Stupid? How? How are those people going to get home? The airports are shut down over there. Where they going? You got missiles and all kind of stuff flying in the air. Now you gonna piss me off being dumb. You should have told these folks to do that before this even happened. You idiot. The airports are shut down and they don't have any expected dates on when the airport's gonna even open up. But you telling these people to fly back home, fly back to the US. Y'all, that don't rub y'all, that don't do nothing to y'all. That don't do nothing to y'all. So you're gonna tell these US citizens that are stuck over there to bring their ass back home. How in the hell are they gonna do it? Somebody please in the chat tell me, how in the hell are these people going to get back home? They can't fly no private jet. They can't fly. How they gonna get home? And then the fact of the matter is, you said it yesterday, sir. How are these people gonna get home? Y'all not talking enough for me. I need some engagement in the chat, y'all. I know y'all probably at work on your way to work, but I need some engagement in the chat, honey. Hey, Raymond, I'm trying to figure out how they gonna get back home. Dumbass. This is dumb. Anyway, let me move on cause I could spend all day on stupidity. Girl. Anyway, Uncle Nearest Fawn Weaver is facing accusations from the receiver of attempting to hide $20 million in assets just weeks before the judge ruling on whether or not to hand the company back. Listen, Fawn Weaver, I hate that you are dealing with this. I really do. I really hate that Uncle Nearest is in this place that they're in right now, but $20 million in assets is insane. That's insane. That's insane. Some black girl did a video saying hey Gigi, saying her and a friend are stuck in Dubai, and she was saying they're treating their people well, but not them because they are U.S. citizens. I've seen so many different people, so many different posts about Dubai. I've seen people saying positive things about Dubai. I've seen people saying not so positive things about Dubai. So I don't know. But what I do know is if that man is sitting over there saying, get back home, how in the do you want these people to get back home? Do you want them to get back home on a prayer and supplement? I'm confused. I'm so confused. You was not thinking about the American people when you did this, bitch. Now all of a sudden you sit over here talking about y'all make sure y'all get back home. How? It's even people that are in Dubai that I've seen doing videos, and they're saying that the airport, they don't know when the airport gonna open back up. They don't know none of this. It ain't safe for these people. But folks, and this is what I got to say. If you are stuck over there in the Middle East and your stupid ass is still supporting Trump, then may the Lord be with you. Mm-hmm. May the Lord be with you. I seen this lady on TikTok say she was stuck over there. She's talking about she's still riding with Trump. You are dumb, you idiot. But go ahead. Go ahead. Stay over there. Stick it out. Stick it out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. This people is dumb, bro. People is dumb. As you guys come in, please make sure you double tap the screen. I don't really want to have to put Netta's nuts on here, but I will. So please double tap the screen. What's up, Omar? Hey, Miss Shondelyn. Yeah, he started a war also without congressional approval. And Congress, come sit all y'all old asses down right here at the table. Okay? Congress. When y'all gonna step up and do y'all job? Congress. When is Congress gonna step up and do their damn job? You know what? I could go in on Congress. I'm trying to figure out when y'all gonna step up and do y'all's damn job around there. Y'all don't do y'all job, and that's the problem. That's the problem. Flip. We must flip seats because I'm sick of y'all. Anyway, Paramount announces plans to merge HBO Max and Paramount Plus. I'm sick of all y'all too. All these apps into a single streaming platform if regulators approve the acquisitions from Warner Brothers. It goes on to say that speaking on a inventor call, CEO David Ellison said that the combined service would reach roughly 200 million subscribers based on current totals. While executives did not share details about pricing or new platform name, Ellison emphasized the HBO brand will remain intact, calling it a cornerstone of premium programming. HBO is expected to operate as a sub-brand within a larger service. The merger would also unite major sports assets, combining TNT Sports and CBS Sports under one streaming umbrella. Executives said that they do not anticipate um, concerns about the NFL, NBL, NHL, and March Madness and other major events. HBO streaming platform has undergone several name changes over the years, definitely have. From HBO Go to HBO Now to HBO Max, then now HBO Max. Girl, get someone and sit your asses down too. Okay, that's the way I see it. Sit your ass down, HBO. Oh, and see, they are not. They are the biggest group of cowards I've ever seen. Yeah, Congress has worked my damn nerves. I mean, worked my nerves to the uttermost. He is not concerned with people getting back home. Yeah, he want these folk to die. That's the true tea. He want these people to die. Let's be honest. The death toll from last I heard, the death toll for U.S. Military is 6 as of right now. So, yeah, I'm sick of Congress. Man, when I tell you I'm sick of Congress, because y'all don't do y'all job, man. Y'all act like y'all scared, bro. Well, I think a lot of y'all are scared. But damn, when y'all gonna put y'all drawers on and do y'all job? Jesus. Cowards and this girl. All right. So a Los Angeles pastor has been arrested for allegedly pushing an elderly woman down a concrete step, fracturing her wrist and toes. Says the incident happened after he removed certain church members from positions of power for being engaged in unethical or illegal activities. Now, did you have to push that? Did you have to push that lady down? That's what you get. You got arrested. Let's listen to the clip, y'all.
Down the stairs. Shocking surveillance video shows a man pushing a woman down the stairs.
This is what the pastor did.
Congregants of Beulah Land Missionary Baptist Church in Gardena contend the perpetrator is their very own church leader, Pastor Lorenz Roseman, and the victim, a church elder.
And that's why the members of this church are asking him to step down and resign.
Pastor Roseman was arrested the same day on October 7th, 2025, and released 2 days later on a promise to appear. His alleged victim, Elise McTaw, appeared Sunday with a fractured wrist and toes.
I'm not the same after being hurt by somebody that you trust and love.
Pastor Roseman didn't want to speak on camera, but did say the discord started when he took action against members of church leadership, who he says were doing things that were illegal and unethical. He says, quote, when these individuals could not oust me through our church policies and procedures, they began to attack my character and weaponize the legal system against me.
He does not get to put his hands on anyone. These behaviors are not okay. He has to go.
Shocking surveillance video shows
he need to go. He done messed up that lady toes and stuff. He done fractured her wrist. You need to go. You didn't have no business putting your hands on that lady. You didn't have no business putting your hands on that lady. You should have turned around and walked back in the church. But they did exactly what needed to happen to you. You need to go right to jail. Putting your hands on that poor little lady. What's wrong with you, sir? What's your name, Reverend?
Down the stairs.
His name is Pastor Lorenz Roseman. Pastor Lorenz Roseman. He pushed Miss Elsie McTowell down the steps. He pushed Miss Elsie down the steps. Now, I'm going to just say this. If I was Miss Elsie's Kim Peoples, Reverend, you wouldn't have to worry about being arrested. Reverend, if I was Miss Elsie's people, Miss Elsie, Sister Elsie, if I was Mother Elsie's people, you wouldn't have to worry about no police. Okay? Yeah, he hurt Mother. He pushed Mother down the stairs, and Mother fractured her toes. And she's a good, faithful member. You could tell she a good, faithful member. Every time the church doors open, she right there. Why would he do that to her? You right where you need to be. But it couldn't have been my Kim people. Okay. If I find out you push my auntie down, my auntie Elsie, you push my auntie Elsie down? Don't play with me. Pushing my auntie down. All right, so let's get into what Sophia Bush had to say to the white people, honey. Let's hear what she had to say to the white people down to the NAACP awards. I know that's right.
To remember that so is always political. As the white friend at this event, I'm going to go ahead and say to the women who look like me, to the men who look like me, it's incredibly important to remember that so much of what we love in America comes from Black culture, and white people need to show up for Black people the way they show up to be entertained by Black culture. So given who's in office and given what we're seeing happening to Black and brown communities in our country, we better get our shit together. It's always political.
Sophia, girl. See, now typically I always tell the people to watch who they invite to the cookout, honey. Watch who they invite to the cookout. But we're going to invite you to the cookout. Let me tell you why we're going to invite you to the cookout. We're going to invite you to the cookout because you said a mouthful. Yes, y'all love. I have always said this. Black people are white folks' blueprint. Y'all love to copy everything that we do. Say whatever you want. We've invented so many things. We've created all of the things, right? We've created so much stuff, and y'all literally love to copy, love to do all these things. But deep down inside, deep within, y'all hate us. Okay, y'all hate us. You hate on us. She said the right thing. She said the right thing. That needed to be said. Y'all love everything that is rooted in Black folks or that started with Black folks. Y'all love it. But then and y'all want to be us, truth be told, until you realize the color of our skin, and then y'all again, we are the blueprint. We are the blueprint. And she said a mouthful. She said what needed to be said to them white folks. Yeah, she did. She said what needed to be said to the white folks. Y'all love to hate us, but love to copy our style. Love to copy our blueprint, honey. Y'all love it. Okay. They love to be entertained by us. They love to be entertained by us, but they also love to steal our jig too. They do. Low key, they love to steal our jig, our jug, whatever, however you say. They love to steal it, and then, but they don't want what comes with the consequences of being Black. They don't want that, but they want everything else though. Especially the white men hate black women for for that one reason, and you know why. Oh, absolutely, 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 absolutely. Okay, so we talked about that. We talked about Pinky Code. We talked about Trump lying about his health. Let's talk about Pastor Rich real quick. So y'all know Pastor Rich. So yesterday, in case if y'all did not see the video that we did yesterday, Pastor Rich said the following: bitter, angry black women. So there is a YouTube page called Joy 105. And when anything goes on in the church, um, that's the page that I go to listen. When Donnie McClurkin was going through his stuff, they posted over there. When Rich was going back and forth about Jamal Bryant's wife's dress and stuff, they were posting it over there, right? Anytime that Bishop Wooden says anything, they post it over there. They don't give commentary over there on their page. They just post the video, right? This man came out yesterday talking about that it ain't nothing but some bitter, angry black women that run that page. He said he generalized black women though. And he said that black women, all y'all do, y'all ain't got no man, and all y'all do is sit up and eat cookies, and y'all miserable. You eat cookies all day. You sit up and won't pull away from the table and stuff like that. And he said, because we are gossiping, we are going to hell. Well, I'm gonna say the same thing I told you, Pastor Rich, just yesterday. I want you, just like you got up in your pulpit and you addressed them women over there, I want you to address me in your pulpit. That's what I want you to do. I really do. And I'm not saying this to be. I really want you to address me. I do. I want you to address another man. I want you to, because see, it's so easy for you all to address women. And by the way, from what I understand from Joy 105, there's also some men on their team as well. But you said that you had done some research and it was bitter black women, which entails is gossip. You also said that there was a ain't nothing pastor, which is also gossip. So y'all preachers that get up here and want to have a message and want to say that people are indulging in gossip, y'all do too, and you engage in it. You literally talked about that lady's dress for a damn month and a half straight, and you didn't think that was gossiping? Well, nothing about that clear to the Bible. And y'all gonna learn to start picking your leaders wisely. This is the same man who got up and then gonna say Trump didn't initiate this war. We've been in a war. Sir, he did absolutely initiate this war. We don't have to be here unless if it was for him. If it wasn't for him, sorry. That's why we're here. So you literally get up in your pulpit and you're preaching against women instead of just moving on from the situation. You're indulging. You're just as messy. You're just as much of a gossiper as everybody else is out here. And I would be sitting up going and attending your church. And this is what y'all choose to do. This is what you choose to get up in the pulpit and address. I just remember when there was a time where pastors had enough respect for each other that they would go grab each other, they would go to lunch, have a conversation, and fix whatever issue that they had. Instead, y'all want to go back and forth in the pulpit, and then when the YouTubers catch hold and catch on to what you're doing in the pulpit, then you want to say that they gossiping and they going to hell. Well, guess what? We going together then, Pastor Rich. We going to hell together. Get your one-way ticket ready because we're going together. How dare you? How dare you get up in your pulpit and literally down women, black women at that, like you're not married to a black woman. But you want Joy 105 to care about the fact that you've been married to your wife for 35 years. Nobody give a damn. Yeah, I wouldn't care if it was 85 years. You got up there and literally cursed these women and told them that they was going to hell because they talking about you. And then had the nerve to say, y'all, I'm going to let y'all listen to the audio. And then had the nerve to say that if y'all don't got a man like him, then it's a problem. That man said, You are mad. Y'all are bitter and mad because you ain't got no man like him. That's what that man said. As a matter of fact, let's listen to it real quick. That's what he said. That's what he said. Black women, I want y'all to pull up a chair because I want y'all to hear this. I want y'all to hear this. Get your chair. Get your chair and sit right next to Unc at the table. At the table. At the table. Okay, now wait a minute. Did you delete the video? Let me see. Baby, something told me to y'all. They removed the video. I wonder why. What do you do? Send y'all a cease and desist or something? Wait, hold on. Let me see if it's here. Y'all, they deleted the video. So anyway, I'll help. You know what? I'll go to my video from yesterday. Hold on. Let me let y'all hear this. Cause we ain't no way. Okay, let's listen to this from yesterday. Yes, Titty.
Black for yourselves, and y'all let me know what y'all think. And we're gonna give credit to Joy 105.
Y'all excuse me, I was eating yesterday.
Y'all know that's where we be getting wooden.
Because they wish they had strong men like us in their lives. So since they don't, they dog out masculinity and strong men. But you didn't put up last week that I've been married for 35 years. But you want to put up something about a preacher or somebody who ain't hitting on nothing because you don't want the word in you. And I'm telling us we are in trouble.
If you saying another pastor ain't hitting on nothing, is that not gossiping? Is that not gossiping? If you saying another pastor that's out here preaching, doing their thing, ain't hitting on nothing, is that not gossiping? You saying that in the pulpit, is that not gossiping? I'm asking y'all. Because we're gonna analyze this. Is that not gossiping?
We're in war, and for those that are in the military, people say Donald Trump done started a war. He ain't started this war. This war been going on since the Bible. And those that are in here who fought in the war know we can't win that war because you can't win a war by deal. You can't kill a man who ain't afraid to die. So now black people focus on that. He done started the war. I guess he's the only one to start a war. All these wars we had. But we're in trouble. We're in trouble, black folk. We're in trouble. Black women, we are in trouble. Because anytime black women post me and won't post the fact that I've been faithful, that I protect, that I watch over for 35 years, Urban. Now, why won't black women post that and celebrate it? 35 years married to the same woman, but you want to post foolishness and shake your butt. You are silly women. Silly women, foolish women, scrupulous women, ignorant women. We don't put it all the way out. Because you refuse to celebrate marriage. Oh, we did our research on you, a bunch of bitter, angry black women posting stuff. But you're going to hell. All of you that gossip, you're going to hell.
Pastor Rich, you're going to hell with us. Pastor Rich, you're going to hell. Where is my help at? Get the organ, crank the organ up. Crank the organ up. You're going to hell. Yeah, you're going to hell because you're gossiping and you're going to hell. You're going to hell. You bitter, angry black women, you're going to hell because you're talking about Pastor Rich. You're mad because you ain't been in a marriage 35 years. You ain't been married. Why y'all ain't celebrating marriage? Sir, them people do not, I wouldn't have deleted the video, but them people do not give commentary. So what is you talking about? What is you really mad about? Yes, he is cursing people from the pulpit. Same thing I said yesterday. He is cursing people from the pulpit. But you think you're going to make it in? You think you're going to really make it in to the kingdom? Calling all these women bitter, angry, black women. And let's be clear, he generalized women. So I don't understand. And you loser women that's in that congregation that's sitting up talking about, amen, hallelujah, preach, preacher. Yes, give us a word. Ain't none of what he said a word. He pretend like he the only one that can preach from the Bible, and then he be preaching from the Bible. You don't. You went on 6 weeks about a dress that had nothing to do with you. Wasn't none of your concern because that wasn't your wife. Be worried about what your wife over there wearing. Be worried about that your wife is still over there ordering church suits out the Lane Bryant catalog. Okay? Be worried about that. And leave these women alone that ain't bothering you. Them women over there on Joy 105 or none of the people on Joy 105 did anything to you. You were going back and forth with Jamal and everybody else, and they decided to post it. You got a problem with that? Get your drawers on, man, because you're going to hell with us. But I want you to come over here, just like you charged them up over there at Joe 105. I want you to come around here. And the people better warn you before you come around here. I ain't quoting no scripture or nothing to you. And they ain't got to cuss you out either. But we could never have a conversation. Yeah, we know his wife is still ordering out of the Lane Bryant catalog. She still get it in the mail, honey. When she don't get it in the first week of the month, she is upset. Okay, we know your wife is over there, and yeah, your wife is gonna catch you too. Sorry, but we know you shop at K&G. You get your suits from around there at K&G, honey, and get them off that clearance back from back there. Suits be too big, back just be wide, and stuff like that. And then your wife over there order it out of the Lane Bryant catalog, the January edition. Girl, Cato's is another one too. Cato's and Lane Bryant. Honey, probably JCPenney's too. Maybe even Bell's. Is Bell's still Is Bell's even still open? Is Bell's still open? Is Bell's still open, y'all? Let me see. Is Bell still open? Hold on. I'm curious. Wait a minute. Let me see. I am curious. Is Bell still open? I was gagged when I saw the Cato's was still open. Okay, let me see. Bell's department store. Let's see. Girl, Bell's is still open. You around there shopping at Bell's, honey. Bell's of all places. Bell's. Bell's. When's the last time y'all stepped foot into a Bell's? All right, y'all. Yeah, Cato's, Lane Bryant, Bell's, JCPenney, all of them places. Pastor Rich, please go sit down somewhere. Please go sit down somewhere. Maybe respectfully, they decided to never. Maybe respectfully, they just decided not to go back and forth with you. But I think they should have kept going with you. Never heard of Bell's must be a Texas thing. It may be a Texas thing. I never even thought about that. It may be a Texas thing. Bell's is just a low class JCPenney's, honey. That's it. It's just a low class JCPenney. Yeah, that's it. It's just a low class JCPenney. And Bell's, yeah, they pretty much sell everything like or what's that other store called? I think it started with a K. What's that white folks store that everybody go to? It's kind of expensive, but you can get clothes, you can get shoes, you can get appliances and stuff out of there. What's it called? Not Kmart. Not Kmart. Oh, it's in Florida too, so it ain't just a Texas thing. They say it's in Florida too. Kohl's, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Kohl's. That's the store I was talking about. I forgot all about Kohl's, bro. I do remember there was a time where I used to be. Oh, child. I used to be baby. I used to get them Kohl's coupon codes out the newspaper. Yeah, I'm telling my age, honey. I used to get them Kohl's coupons out the newspaper and go right over to the Kohl's and and use it around there at Kohl's. Sure would. I would go, in the paper. They would always have JCPenney, Kohl's, Big Lots. They would have like these different coupon codes in the newspaper every Sunday, and I would go around there and go to Kohl's. And then they start doing it online, and now I think they just probably done completely got rid of it. But we know he shop at K&G, baby. Now, don't get me wrong, some of them K&G suits can be turned into something beautiful, but sir, you don't alter them, you don't do nothing. You just go straight in there and you buy the suits that's already altered this stuff out of K&G. Buy one suit, get two free. There's a reason why it's buy one suit, get two free. Kohl's has got so expensive. Kohl's used to be expensive. Yeah, Kohl's did used to be reasonable. Now they are pretty expensive. I agree with you. 1000%. I went in there. This is probably like at the beginning of January. I went in there for I needed a bow tie and something else I needed out of there. And I went in there because I had went in JCPenney. JCPenney looked like, I don't know. JCPenney looked like it's getting ready to close and stuff up in there. It just ain't like what it used to be. So then I went in Kohl's, and girl, a bow tie was $60. I was like, girl, I won't be wearing no bow tie today. Choke my neck because I ain't wearing. Girl, please, $59.99. Who finna pay $59.99 for a bow tie? You tie the bow tie, it ain't gonna be me. Girl, please. Do you know how many groceries that is? Are you crazy? Oh wait, let me see. Them suits from Roses. What's Roses? I ain't never heard of Roses. You talking about the restaurant? Now let me tell y'all. That restaurant, Rosa's Cafe, y'all may not know nothing about that. Y'all, what is Roses? Where that's a department store too? Child, Pastor Rich getting them suits from over there at K&G Fashions. K&G Fashions. A cheap discount store, Roses. Oh, okay, so it's like Ross. I'm too young for that. Yeah, I guess I am too young for that because I don't remember no damn Roses. Child, Roses. I've been thinking about is that damn that good old Mexican food, honey. We used to that Roses. I thought y'all talking about Roses Cafe, baby. I thought y'all was talking about them combination nachos, honey. Who know about Roses Cafe? Like Ross, but cheaper. So it's like fellas, feelers. What's the name of that store? Fellas, feelers. Have you ever seen that store? Now that store is a fool. I remember one time going in there and this lady said, we got 25 towels for $3. I said, baby, bet I won't be buying them. Them towels gonna scratch your ass up. Girl, 25 towels for how much? $3. Them worse than them Walmart towels. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Pam. Who? Baby. You get out the shower, you raw because you done set up and scratch yourself with them towels. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I need some fits for my chapter meetings, Roses. gets me right. Okay, so is roses kind of like what's the rainbow? We don't have it up here. I'm just trying to figure out. I ain't never heard of that stuff. Listen, man, child. The moment you put them towels in the washer and dryer, baby, they're gonna shred to pieces. Shred to pieces. Yeah, follows is cheap. When I say cheap, you can get a shirt up in there for about $3. You can get a pack of socks in there and you gonna feel everything on your feet though. But you can get a pack of socks. Yeah, you can get a pack of socks out of there. You can get a pack of 20 socks out of there for $6. But believe me, your feet gonna be itching all day. I'm going to Roses to get aluminum pans because they're cheaper. LOL. Okay, so we have a dollar store here. It's not a dollar. It's called Sam's Dollar Store, and they have like it's kind of like Ollie's. Y'all know how like the Ollie's place I told y'all about. I think y'all got them in y'all area and stuff, but y'all know I told y'all about the Ollie's store. How you walk in there and they pretty much got everything in there. I found some foil pans up in there. I found some real Martha Stewart dishes up in there for cheap. Y'all, I've been wearing that pan out. I do need to go back in there and give me a skillet. Give me a Martha Stewart skillet out of there. One of them. It's not cast iron. It's like the the ceramic pot. It's like that, but it's a skillet version of it. I really do want to go back in there and get it because I like it. But one thing about the Martha Stewart dishes, now I ain't eating Martha Stewart food, but one thing about the Martha Stewart dishes is they do last and they do be non-stick. Okay, it has given me so much goodness over here using some of her stuff. Chesterfield and Metchinsville. Ooh, child, where you live at, Queen Brielle? Well, I'm over here really trying to say them places. Where that say? Yeah. Oh, you was talking to Omar. Yeah, the copper ceramic pans, they are so good. I have the like the casserole dish. I got the casserole dish. I got like the regular pan, and I got the casserole dish, the regular pan, and then like I said, I want to go back and get that skillet. If somebody want to be a blessing, that skillet, I'll just tell y'all that skillet is $20. If somebody want to be a blessing and they want to say, hey, Chef, I want to bless you, huh? Then hey, I'm here for it. And somebody say, Chef, I wants to bless you. I'm here for it. Yeah. Hey Tanya, how you doing, boo? That's how we started talking about Ollie's when they were putting them up. That was like 2 years ago. LOL. I remember that video. Yeah, we did. We started talking about Ollie's. I was scared to go on Ollie's, but when I went in there, I had a time in Ollie's. It's so much stuff in there to just like. Their blankets and their sheets are good quality. Don't let it fool you. Very good quality. Their dishes, they even got like if you don't have an air fryer, if you don't have like appliances like that, you can even get them out of Ollie's, and they're good. I did get a drink dispenser out of there. I got a glass drink dispenser. I could not pass that drink dispenser up. That drink dispenser was $15. I remember seeing a very similar drink dispenser. It's a glass drink dispenser. It's 5 gallons. I seen a similar one in dang, what is the name of that store? I think it has gone out of business though. Shoot, what was the name of that? Steinmart. Did y'all ever have a Steinmart where y'all was? It was Steinmart. I had seen a one some years ago, but it was just like that one. And I saw it in Ollie's, and I was like, There's no way I can pass this drink dispenser up at all. Especially since I have events and stuff, I wasn't gonna pass that up. That was a good deal. It's a good deal. So if you need anything from Ollie's, go on to Ollie's. Steinmart has gone out of business, right? Or is it still open? It may be open in some places. Yeah, Steinmart used to be the place. I know if I couldn't get certain things back then, because we used to shop at J.C. Penney's and Dillard's and all the places and stuff like that. But if you couldn't find nothing there, you could go to Steinmart. You could find it. They closed them Steinmarts in Houston. Yeah, I think all Steinmarts, at least in Texas, is closed. Closed in my area. Yeah, I think Steinmart went completely out of business a couple years ago. I do remember that. But yeah, y'all want some good bargains, good deals. If you ain't stepped into Ollie's, go into Ollie's. You're gonna have a time in there. Even if you need to like kill time or something like that, going into Ollie's is probably a good option because it's so much to look in there, and you can literally kill time. Baby, they got rugs in there, they got beds in there, they got couches and chairs and all kinds of stuff up in there. Y'all going up in there. I didn't know it was VA people in the chat. I'm from Richmond. Come on, Richmond. Yes, you got plenty of people from the VA up in here. DK. We also had a department store called Ames. They they were okay. I don't remember that one. Maybe that was before my time. Omar, was that before my time? They were a part of Kmart. Y'all know what's crazy about Kmart? I remember back in the day when there used to be a Kmart in my hometown, but then when they started closing Kmarts, they had a super Kmart in Sweetwater, Texas. They had one in Sweetwater, and they had one in Lubbock, Texas. And we would literally, I remember on Saturdays, it was either Sundays or Saturdays. Sundays it would be after church. Saturdays would be like afternoon. We would get in the car and we would drive to Sweetwater. I would never forget. And my mama would just go to Kmart and stock up on stuff. And I'm like, why do we do this? Why you can't go to Walmart? Why you can't go to a place that's right there? But even then, back in the day, the 99-cent store was only available in like bigger cities. So like 99-cent store was only in Houston. It was only in Dallas. I don't even know if Dallas still got the 99-cent store there. I think they changed the name of it. I think it's called something else, Dollar Bargain or something like that. But yeah, man, listen. We used to, back in the day, used to be a time. It ain't nothing like that no more. I guess because all of the online shopping and stuff like that you can do now. We used to have a good time back in the day. I used to be sitting up in Cato's. I told y'all this story. My mama was so embarrassed. And y'all know how on women's clothing, the size, and then it has W for women on there. I was young and I didn't know. And Cato's was having this sale, and I never will forget. And I'm in the store playing and stuff like that. And I'm looking at the clothes, and I'm going around and I'm saying it out loud, and I'm like, 25 wide, 13 wide, 18 wide, 16 wide. And I never forget my auntie said, do what? Y'all, I kid y'all not. I was walking around the store and I just kept saying it. So my auntie heard me say it, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all. My aunties and stuff, they were healthy. They were healthy women. Like they were. So I think when I said it, it really like screwed their minds up for me saying like 15 wide and 26 wide. So we in the store, my auntie said, "What you say?" So I calmed down for a little bit, and then I start again. And I yelled to my mama because I had just seen her on the rack looking at this dress. And she said it was in her size. I was like, Mama, they do got 22 wide. They got 22 wide. Man, I wish my mom was still living because I know she would catch a like she. I had her embarrassed in that store. I would never forget that. What I bet y'all is, I bet y'all gonna keep me out y'all business. Y'all gonna let me stay at home. I bet that. I bet y'all gonna let me stay at home now. Man, I'm telling y'all, I was walking around that store loud too. 24 wide, 22 wide. My cousins was like, you over there, it sounded like you over there talking about trailer homes, mobile homes. Now, somebody fool around and did that shit to me right now. Okay. I probably would feel some type of way. Oh my goodness. I did that one time, only never again. She was hollering in the store about my husky size jeans, and I never had no more problems. That's what you get, Omar. That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get. Yeah, I have so many stories from when I was young, and like my family, some of the stories they still kiki about to this day. Y'all, my auntie brought up on Sunday. My auntie brought up, my auntie brought up what I said when we was in Sunday school, and I told the, I know y'all done heard this story a million times, but the story is so funny because every time somebody bring it up, I just be feeling the way. So y'all remember me telling y'all about the story how we used to go to Sunday school every Sunday. And in Sunday school, they used to read the minutes. Okay, y'all know what the reading the minutes is, right? So it's like when Sunday school is over or when it begins, they talk about the stuff that happened the week before, or they sum up what happened that week, right? Hey, Miss Brewster, what's going on? How are you? So I mean, we all came back. We came back from children's Sunday school. My mama was in adult Sunday school. And they was like, we are praying for the bereaved family. We're praying for the bereavement. We're praying for the bereavement. We're praying for the bereavement family. We just want to lift the bereavement family up in prayer. The bereavement family has gone through it. They have gone through it. They have gone through it. And we want to keep them lifted in prayer. I leaned over to my mama and said, why is these people dying so much? What's wrong with the bereavement family? What they got going on over there with them? Because they dead every week. Why is somebody dead every week? We praying for these people every week. We pray for these people every week. Who is these dead people? Why is they dying every week? Yeah, I thought bereavement was a whole family. I thought bereavement people was a whole family. I was like, why is they somebody dying every week? What do they got going on? We do not want to fellowship with the bereavement family because the bereavement family sounds like everybody gonna come up dead, okay? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I had some moments, man. I had some moments, but that one will forever go down in history. That will forever go down in history. I mean, it was every week, y'all. Every week, we praying for the bereavement family. We praying for the bereavement family. What the hell wrong with their family? Somebody dead every week. When everybody gonna be gone? When everybody gonna be gone? Every week. And y'all know we was in Sunday school. Y'all know we was in Sunday school every Sunday. We didn't hardly miss Sunday school ever. And that's what happened, child. The bereavements. What's wrong with the bereavements family? I thought it was a whole family, child. I hated Sunday school when I was a little kid because they knew I didn't know about that book, the Bible, and the teacher would call me out They told me not to come back. I didn't tell you not to come back to the church because you couldn't answer the questions. What kind of church that was, Omar? All right. So listen, if we got 68 people up in here, if y'all would like to be a blessing, it's 7:54. I believe if we get about 4 folks to be a blessing over here to the channel, I can go down there and get that Martha Stewart pan. I can go down there and get that pan if anybody want to be a blessing. We do $7.54, okay? Because it says 754. 754, 754. All right, so I want to talk about this on the thumbnail right now. I want to talk about ChatGPT flyers compared or versus graphic designer flyers, etc. Okay. All right. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So I made a post a couple of weeks ago, and I said that my creative people, I'm talking to my creative people. I'm not talking to people who are just starting their YouTube channel. They're not really aware of how to make thumbnails, not really aware of how to make certain things. I want to have a conversation with y'all, though. I really do. ChatGPT is a great thing to learn. It is a great thing to have because it builds a bridge between you and things that you have going on, right? And so it is supposed to be a tool to help you with things. What I'm seeing right now is very disturbing. Seeing all of these flyers look the same, all of these thumbnails look the same. It has that same gold streak in every live. It has the same text, same font, same. The only thing that be different is the pictures that are here. I want to say this to my creative people. Please do not use ChatGPT to get away from you being creative. I understand that the convenience of it is great. And again, I think you should still use it. I do think you should use it. But I think you should use it wisely. I do. I think you should use it wisely. In case if y'all don't know, ChatGPT sometimes doesn't get all of your words right? They don't spell all of your things correctly. It just never lines up like it should, right? And you can always tell that it's a ChatGPT flyer because it has the same gold patterns that lives within the design that they design, right? So I think for me, again, I want to say this in a soft and subtle way because you can do whatever you want to, but I just think for my creative people, people who have been creating their own flyers, people who have been creating their own stuff, please go back to doing that. Please go back to doing that because, again, these ChatGPT flyers, they all look the same. I just saw the Stellar Awards post. They posted about submissions being open, right? They posted a really great graphic, and then I scroll, and the next graphic I see is 2 ChatGPT graphics. What is going on, Stellar Awards? Y'all don't have a budget for a graphic designer? I know y'all do, and I know that's how y'all been operating. So is it that we feel like we shouldn't have to pay a graphic designer and just go ahead and deal with ChatGPT? Yeah, I don't think that's smart, but I just have to say that because I think that people are really getting away from their creative genius by using ChatGPT for everything. That's all I want to say. There have been people that have had stellar, and when I say stellar, I mean stellar graphics. And then now we're being lazy and we're choosing to go the route of ChatGPT. And I know you probably pay $8 or $20 for ChatGPT. Keep using it, but not for your flyers. Because, and then I don't know what y'all mad about, because half of the time, them ChatGPT flyers don't even be spelling your stuff right. Half of your stuff don't be right. Half of the QR codes don't work sometimes. So again, it's not about saying that. And again, I'm not talking to people who are just getting started, who are just now making thumbnails, etc. I'm talking to the people who have been on this app for some years. You used to make your own thumbnails. Thumbnails used to look great, and then now all of a sudden we're going the ChatGPT route. That's all I'm saying. I think we should. Yeah, I think we should kind of get away from that. Kind of get away from that and get back to business the right way. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's it. That's all. Mm-hmm. Now, child, I ain't never got kicked out of the youth choir or Kojic anything for not for not knowing the books of the Bible. I never used it before. Is it an app? Yeah, so it's a ChatGPT app, and basically you just tell the app what you want the flyer to say or whatever, and then they'll create it. Whatever, however you want it to look, they'll create it. But again, you can tell, it's AI. Mm-hmm. You can tell it's AI. And I agree that AI pictures be a lot. Because some of the times when you see these AI pictures, I was going to use somebody as an example, but I think that may cause some riffraff. There's a content creator that uses ChatGPT like hell. I mean, for videos and all kinds of stuff, or use AI for everything, videos, etc. But she had Quad. It was supposed to be Quad and King on the flyer. It's supposed to be Candy and Todd. And I'd be damned if Candy didn't look like child. Candy looked like hell, Malaysia. Candy was over there looking like Malaysia. Quad was over there looking like no shade, like a Rosa Parks from back in the day or something like that. And King was over there looking like child Kim from Love Mary Tunksville, and Todd was over there looking like Peter. Who is these people? And that's another thing. I think because y'all know who these people are, because you put the pictures in on ChatGPT, girl, when we do actually see who they are, we don't know because they don't look like the person. So there is an app. I was playing with an AI app on Sunday, and I just put up a picture and I was like, hey, give me a picture that looked better than this by using this picture. Child, when they came back, I said, who the hell is this? Who is this? It was crazy. And you ChatGPT don't even be spelling words right either. Now you got to use a spell check to yep. ChatGPT isn't good for pictures in my opinion. I agree. I just think again, I don't like the AI thumbnails because again, there have been so many creative people who have created thumbnails, and then I also think people too. Some creators are also seeing that their thumbnails look like everybody else's thumbnails, and so they stop doing it. But listen, to each his own. Whatever you feel like doing, I'm just letting y'all know that I think that it is making a lot of people look lazy instead of being in their creative bag and actually making things happen. Yeah. I just remember before ChatGPT became a thing, people were reaching out to folks on Fiverr and Upwork and all that kind of stuff to get them to create flyers and everything for them. They don't do that no more. They're not doing it no more. Okay? But I will let y'all know this right here. Me, I create my own stuff. Okay? I create my own stuff. Now, I do have a graphic designer that's going to be taking care of official stuff for the award show, but for the most part, I create my own stuff. Yes, especially on Facebook, they always use them AI making posters for fake movies. Yep. Fake movies and fake TV, or TV shows that once were on the air that are no longer on the air. Like I just had to say to somebody the other day, y'all believe anything on this internet? Child, they had a video out that was talking about the have and the have nots getting ready to come back, and the actors was totally different. Like everybody in there was a different person. I was like, why do y'all believe this? Why do y'all believe this? What about this makes y'all believe this? This is weird. But you know, people be believing it. All right, y'all. Listen, I gotta get out of here. I have a meeting to get ready for in about 10 minutes. But I want you guys to have a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday. Please, I encourage you all to please go watch the $1 Million Lasagna video. Please, please, please. I do have Cooking Up Mess with Chef DonDon. The episodes like that are gonna air every Sunday. For right now, it's gonna be every Sunday. For you guys to see. I will let you guys know that Patreon is going to start getting the full video, whereas you publicly here, you'll only get about, depending on how long the video is, you're only going to get the first few minutes of the video as like a sneak peek. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because YouTube, I don't know if YouTube has changed up their pay format and stuff like that, but yeah, I gotta be over there on Patreon where I can make some monthly money over there on Patreon versus coming over here, video getting demonetized and they making no money off of that video, right? So I am going to start uploading a few minutes here on YouTube, and then the full video will be over on Patreon. So y'all going to get your Patreon subscriptions. It's only Lord, I'm yawning because I'm tired. $3.75. Okay, it's only $3.75 to join Patreon per month, and there's always deals and stuff going on. So make sure that you hop on Patreon. All right, you can join for free, but more than likely there won't be any. The only thing I do for the free is let y'all know when I'm live and stuff like that. But for the paid people, they will be the ones that will get it for sure. Fake promos for like they made one for Cheetah Girls movie 2026. All of them look white, LOL, except the white that was in the group, LOL. Child. Yeah, they be Facebook. Y'all need to take Facebook for literally for nothing, because half of the stuff that you read over there on Facebook do not be true. It do not be true. It do not be true. Oh yes, please do not forget to get your DonDon drip collection. Please, please, please make sure that you order your DonDon drip collection. Support a black business as we do this. Also, too, voting. I will not end this live without encouraging all of if you have primary elections going on in your city or your state, rather, not your city, but your state, you need to get out there to them polls today. Okay? Get out there to those polls today. Stop telling people not to vote because their voice is not being heard. That is a bald-faced lie. Encourage people to get down there to them polls. As a matter of fact, half of y'all need to be standing in the line now. Okay? You need to be standing in line now, especially if you did not early vote. Y'all, we have to flip this seat. Not only do we have to flip this seat, y'all, we have got to get Jasmine Crockett in office. Not only do we got to do that, y'all, but we got to get Hot Wheels out of here. Huh? We got to get Hot Wheels out of here. Okay? Democrats, y'all been doing y'all big one. I'll just say people voting in Texas, period, y'all are doing y'all big one, because in 2022, we did not have this type of turnout. We did not. In 2022, it was horrible. It was horrible. Nobody really got out and voted in 2022. But this year, we're showing out. So y'all make sure y'all get down there and vote. You just left the polls. I know that's right, DK. I love to hear it. Y'all make sure y'all get out and vote. I early voted, so that was a plus for me. However, they've given... Can I tell y'all what my job has done? I got one meeting to go to today, and I'm out for the rest of the day. You want to know why? Because everybody on my what's the name got to vote today. They got to vote today, and our job does give us the day off to go vote. They give us the full day off. Well, I would have had the full day off, but I do got to go to this meeting. But anyway, if your job don't do that, which I don't know why they wouldn't, and make sure that you set aside a time. Tell your manager you do need to go voice. You need to let your voice be heard. Yeah, I did early voting last week too, but half of my agents are going to vote today. So, hey, I'm just going to enjoy this day and work on stuff for the awards too. I'm gonna get a little bit of stuff done though. Somebody text me. What you want? Oh, okay. Something about the award show. Okay. Okay, cool. They are giving out free chicken barbecue plates too. Child, I saw there's areas um in Dallas where they are doing fried fish plates. I kid y'all not. In South Dallas and Oak Cliff, to get people to go to the polls, they're offering free fish plates. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the type of work that I love to see. Yesterday, they were giving out free fish plates. If you went down there, that wasn't yesterday. It was last week when they were doing early voting. But they will be out there today to do fish plates. Yes, they will be out there today to do fish plates. I kid y'all not. And then I seen somebody else say they were doing barbecue plates. So listen, this is what Texas is about. Texas, I think, is on the serious. Listen, we know what we up for. We know what we up for. So go on out there and get your plate, and go out there and vote. Okay, vote, and get your fish plate or a chicken plate. All right. Y'all have a good day, and I'll talk to y'all later. All right, peace. We're stick together.